Right, I'm sitting here with Shaun Potgieter ahead of his fight against Wilhelm Nebe on December the 16th. Boxing 5 promotions, a nice fight in the heavyweight division, just getting heavyweights active again. How are you feeling ahead of this one?
It's been a long time coming, it's been a fight for me looking forward to fighting Wilhelm Nebe, and it's going to be an honor to step inside the ring with him. When he started and when I only got back into it, I used to watch him on TV and the way he's carried himself and, the big shouts and all that he worked his fans up, and it's just overwhelming for me to step in the ring with him.
He's a very big guy. I think that's the first thing people notice about Wilhelm is he's 2 meters tall. He's quite a heavy, well-set guy. What's your thoughts on the size?
The size for me, I think is going to be too slow. To be honest, I'm not taking anything away from him. I think he's an awesome guy. It's just he's not going to stick to boxing with me, and he's not going to move as much as I am. I've been training. I've been putting in the work. So whichever comes my way, I'm handling business.
Of course, you'll be fighting in the south, in Boysens, which is a historic venue in boxing in South Africa. Are you excited about that?
Yeah, we're actually fighting in the same gym where I started boxing first time as an amateur boxer. And this is big steps for me. I'm going to have big fans there and old friends, and everyone's going to be there. So this is a big step for me to get back into this heavyweight rankings and let them know that I'm still a force to be reckoned with.
When you did. You only ever lost one fight in your career, but when you did lose that fight against Keaton Gomes, was it demoralizing a little bit, or did it motivate you?
At first it did. I didn't feel like, carrying on with all of that. But, with Uncle Rick from RDG, he put a lot of time and effort into talking to me and motivating me and, just working on my mindset. And something just clicked in me and said, you know what, it's not done yet. I've got so much things waiting for me, and I see this as a calling for me. A couple of years ago, I didn't want to do boxing, but I stepped back into the ring and said, let's give it one more shot. And losing against Keaton, wrong game plan, mindset wasn't where it should have been. And hats off to him. He stepped into the ring coming to fight, and I got clipped. But I'm looking forward to the next one with him.
Sounds like you've made some positive changes, also changing to trainer Harold Fulbracht as well. Huge trainer in South African boxing. He's made a name for himself over the years. World champions have trained out of the gym. Must be very happy with that move.
Yeah, with Uncle Harold, I've been jumping around with gyms in it, and being with Uncle Harold, it just feels like home. The way he works with me, he's worked with good heavyweights in his time. Corey Sanders was one of them, and the way Uncle Harold works and the methods that he works with me on is like it's just it's a homey vibe with him, and he's got so much to offer me. So I'm glad about that move. Yeah.
All right, so the training that you've been implementing in the gym, is it sort of going to play out on the nights? Are you going to be, because we've seen Harold in the past, more of a pure boxing trainer as opposed to a power punching trainer. Is that going to play out on the nights?
Yes, definitely. I'm going to stick to boxing. I've been sparring with Johnny, and this is what we've been working on. I've also been sparring with Chris, and I think the boxing now, that the changes that I've done to boxing now is just much more, how can I say, it just helps me a bit more, sticking to what I know best, and that's boxing. I've always been a boxer. I'm not a type of brawler. When it comes down to a fight, we'll fight. But I think the clever one for this is sticking to boxing. And Uncle Harold has opened up a lot of doors with me and showing me where my power comes from.
The result between you and Wilhelm, both of you are fighting for a lot of incentive here. Obviously, the heavyweight division is thin. Should you get a win, should he get a win, you're sort of up there in that heavyweight title contention for the belt. Is that also in the back of your mind?
Yes, I do. I really do want to. I want to win this one. I want to win the next one, and I want to work myself up to the SA heavyweight title, the ABU title, and then from there go international. Like sometimes they say, the age gap between me and Wilhelm and them, they're all younger than me, but I see myself, I've got still a couple of years left, and I want to make the best out of this. So why not go for gold? I want to step up to that ladder.
The beauty of heavyweight boxing is you can perhaps go a bit longer than some of the lighter weight divisions, especially because of the speed and so forth. How do you see this fight playing out in terms of the actual result? Are you willing to make a prediction here? I mean, when I see points or knockouts.
If it sticks to points, I'll tell you now that Wilhelm Nebe will not outbox me. He will not outwork me. I've been training and I've been working, and I know exactly how to go into this fight. Knockouts, they come with heavyweights. You know, knockouts come as they come. It's nothing that you can predict there. But I will be outboxing Wilhelm Nebe. He won't stand with me when it comes to trading punches in the ring.
So ultimately, you get your hand raised at the end of the day is the prediction. What's your message for him? If he was in front of you just before you about to step in the ring, what would you say to him?
I just want to say, Wilhelm, all due respect, you're a big guy. We've sparred together before, and just want to say that if you think that I'm some of the previous heavyweights that you're just going to run down from the first round, you're making a big mistake.
Lovely message right there. And then I just want to get a last thank you or shout out from you, Shaun.
Yes, I just want to thank Rex from RDG, Rex the Gearbox, Stefan from Liauco, Slurry Pumps, and AJ Cranes, Hannes, and Eastrand Turbo, Engine and Turbo, and Luke from Strix. All these guys has backed me with the training, and the sponsorships and everything has been coming in, helping me to keep my straight mind. And then obviously Sava from Capello's that has given us the chance to have this interview at his venue. And thank you to you, and also to Larry Weinstein for the opportunity to fight on his bill.